Oh, hi there. It's that Midwestern mom. No, I'm not still stuck in the airport. I've got the infamous airport t-shirt on. I'm at my best friend's house and everybody keeps asking about my skincare routine. So I decided to film a video with no beauty filter whatsoever because my skin is not as perfect as you all think it is. I'm going to name drop because everybody keeps asking, and you know what? If they want to sponsor me, hey, this is what 41 looks like when you're using your products. This is all I use for face wash. Sometimes I just use a washcloth and water. I don't make it complicated. Oil of Olay, you really do need to sponsor me because I've been using this for 20 years. I've been using this one, and then recently for the past 4 years, I think, I've been alternating between the purple jar and the white jar that's always on sale at Costco. Recently, I went to Ulta and they told me that this was great for the dark spots that I'm starting to get as I get older. I'm only this much in. I use it every night before I put on my night cream, so I'll let you know how much I like it, but so far so good. Then we're gonna go into makeup. I usually put on face moisturizer or some sort of primer before I start with, and I just purchased this at Ulta and I love it. Everyone here recommended this coverage. And then when I went to Texas and filmed the commercial, my makeup artist also used it. So I guess it's a great brand. So, you know, if you're listening, I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to makeup coverage. In fact, I think I just use way too much foundation, but that's how much came out of the bottle. I have a little bit of rosacea that I like to cover up on my cheeks, and I've got some sunspots that come out only in the summertime. And I just kind of like rub it in. In fact, I used to only use my fingers until the lady at Ulta sold me this brush. So, you know, we're more about like, just get it on your face in mom world than worrying about what it looks like. So I don't use concealer. I just use this coverage, and it's been working really well for me. I also get complimented on my eyebrows all the time. They're microbladed. I grew up in the 90s. I've been teased for them. In fact, I was bullied for them relentlessly on Instagram when I first started this TikTok account. And so tag the person who did my microblading. She's in Fargo and she's amazing. She's a genius. So if you're in the Fargo area or close enough to Fargo, you can get your eyebrows microbladed because this is what they used to look like. I know how bad it is. You can't even see them. This Urban Decay brow colorage, because you can tell where the microblading has started and where my real eyebrows stop. And so I just kind of fill in those holes. But honestly, if you didn't know that about me, you probably not even realize it. I was told recently in one of my videos, if I sped it up and didn't use any music, it was boring to watch. So here you go. Do 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 do. I hope I don't get sued for copyright. I religiously used Verve from Urban Decay as my highlighter for over 10 years. They don't make it anymore. So I went into Ulta and I showed the lady what it looked like, and I told them I use a lot of it, and so they suggested this brand, and I'm kind of in love because it comes in a bigger compact and it doesn't break as easily. So, you know, sorry, Urban Decay. Oh wait, I also do eyeliner first because I grew up in the 90s. So my eyeliner, I've worn purple eyeliner since I was 17 because it makes my eyes look greener, and I've recently learned to only do my top lid and just these bottom corners because otherwise it makes your eye look saggy if you put it on your bottom lid. Oh, that's right, music. Something in public domain. Bum ba da dum bum bum ba da dum bum bum ba da dum bum bum ba da dum. Then I go in with my highlighter. Which other highlighter you decide, and I could probably add another color in here, but I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. And I do it all over the eyelid because I have a hooded eye, which means that when I open up my eye, my lid tucks up underneath. And so you want to keep this color really, really nice and bright. I did not always know that. I've been taught that through various performances I've been in, but I just do the highlighter all over and all the way into the corner of your eyes because that makes you look like more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and not exhausted. Put a little highlighter at the end of the nose and it makes you look nice and bright and bushy, and I love it. So I also use this on my nose. I've also been wearing purple eyeshadow since I was 17, and it used to be for at least the last 10 years. It was another pod like this from Urban Decay that was called Psychedelic Sister. I don't have it with me because my very last one that I hoarded broke. And so I went into Ulta and she recommended MAC Dark Room Frost. I like Psychedelic Sister better, Urban Decay, if you're listening, because it was more shimmery. But this has been the closest substitute that I found. I go in with an angled brush I bought at Target ages ago. And I just kind of do the crease. Do I know what I'm doing? Nope. I just kind of plop it up there and then blend it in. I used to put purple eyeshadow all over my bottom lid. And then once I started doing this, I started getting more compliments. And I've only been doing this for 10 years. So I made the purple eyeshadow mistake for a long time. But you know what? It was the 90s and early 2000s. We didn't have YouTube tutorials back then, you know. Okie dokie. And then I go back in with my highlighter brush. And I'm pretty sure I've learned from the internet I'm supposed to have a clean blending brush that never touches eyeshadow. But I probably need to invest in some more brushes then. And I just kind of look at myself and make sure it's kind of even. Every day it looks different. And my eyes are so sensitive right now because they've been super allergy. I don't like to have a very thick line. I like it blended. So just enough. I've searched the world for mascara as good as this Mary Kay stuff and I haven't found it. It's called Love Lash Mascara. The brush is very, don't influencers go like this or something? The brush is very unique. I've never seen a brush like this. It looks like it's not going to do that much, but it does. Oh shoot. And of course I'm recording, so I get it in the corner of my eye. I mean, are you even putting on mascara unless you're making a dorky face, right? It doesn't clump. It doesn't get sticky. It separates really well. I'm not big on like making, but look at how much of a difference that is. Okay, get that out of the corner. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Now I've got to go get a washcloth. Use this nude blush. It's called Nude Blush from Bare Minerals. But I only, because I have rosacea right here on my cheeks, so I only kind of put it on the outside here. I don't really come in very much. Just enough to give me a bit of definition. Do I know what I'm doing? No, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Am I a makeup artist? No. I am a millennial. I didn't have YouTube tutorials. I just had to teach myself. Lips, it depends on if I'm going to be that Midwestern mom. I really like this stuff from, they're all L'Oreal Paris. L'Oreal Paris, you really need to talk to me because people love my lipstick. This one's called 426 I Am Worth It. That's the bright red stuff that I wear. If I'm going out, depending on what I'm wearing, I also use this really dark fuchsia color, which is 313 Be Rebellious L'Oreal Paris. They're lip stains, not lip glosses, but they don't get crusty. They stay really nice. And then this is also kind of like a hot pink, Be Successful. And they also have a really nice mauve one that I forgot to bring with me. And that's what I would wear every day. I usually wear the mauve one every day. And I'm wearing dark orange today. So, oh gosh, I don't know what I'm going to wear with dark orange. I would like to wear mauve, but I forgot to bring it with me. So here we go. We're going to do the fuchsia stuff. I don't do lip liner. I just... Boom. And that's my face. Now I gotta comb out my hair. That's a whole different video and it's way too hot in here to do that right now.